Hello everyone and welcome to the Lynx Tarot. My name is Monica and this reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your September reading or for the next 30 days. It is timeless. My intention for this reading is timeless. So it's not necessarily just for September. Whenever you come upon this video, messages that resonate with you are for you. Okay, Taurus, let's see what we have for you. We are starting with the Spirit of the Animals Oracle deck. And your first card out is the Loon, Intuitive. Very nice. I'm going to read more into those at the end as usual. And your second card is the Unicorn, Infinite Possibilities. Very nice start, Taurus. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we are using the Everyday Witch Tarot for a Celtic Cross reading today. Thank you so much for being here, Taurus. Please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a message below how this resonates. I would greatly appreciate that. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. All right, what does Taurus need to know for the month of September? Okay, wow, your current situation, we have the Tower. Cool, I am excited to see what else comes out. Okay, your current situation. Get this another shuffle. Everything has been pre-shuffled here, and this space has already been cleansed, and I have cleared the cards and meditated and prayed on this area here for your reading, Taurus. Okay, so the energy around your current situation is the King of Pentacles. Your foundation is the Eight of Pentacles. We've got a lot of earth energy here so far. Now, I do read uprights only. So if you see me flipping the cards around and whatnot, it's only because I'm switching them to upright. Okay, so your recent past experiences that are benefiting you now, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. Lots of pentacles, lots of earth energy going on right now. So what is in your mental body? We've got the King of Swords. Very interesting. All right, Taurus, near future energies. Oh my gosh, the Sun. How exciting, how happy. Okay, I'm going to just move things down a little bit here. So we can keep going here. Now that your energy, this represents your energy right now, is the Two of Swords. Two of Swords. And the energies around you or people or outside influences, we've got the Three of Pentacles. I hope you can see that. Okay. The next card I like to call the Hopes, Fears, and Advice. We've got the Moon. And for your outcome card, we have got the Queen of Wands. Very exciting. Let's see how we can keep that in view of the camera. To just situate these a little bit. There we go. All right, Taurus. So let's get started here. Your current situation, you've got the Tower. So there's been some kind of breakthrough that has happened, and the witch on this card has this look on her face like she's kind of smug, like she made this happen, she let the tower fall. So whatever was not working for her, she just let it crumble. So Taurus, I think for many of you, you have come to the realization that certain things are simply not working out in your life or with another person that you tried to force to work out. And you came to a realization that gave you a great deal of relief that it was time to let go. And once you did, all those little pieces that were just kind of super glued together that really weren't meant to go that way, just kind of crumbled apart, fell to the ground so that you could rebuild. So I think many of you intended for this to happen. Of course, the Tower can also mean when we don't follow our path And if we're trying to force something to happen that's not meant to be, that the powers that be will come in and clear the slate for you, for us, if we don't do it ourselves. But I think for many of you, you intended for this and are feeling great satisfaction and a little bit of pride in your realization that something wasn't working and it was time to let go. And the energy around that, we've got the King of Pentacles. And he's sitting real pretty. He has his cake and he's eating it too, right? In this deck, there he is. And the cake, it looks like a big chocolate cake, but it also looks like his castle. So it's kind of like he has the world in his hands. So, and this is a strong money card too. He's very content. He has everything that he needs. So with this energy surrounding the current situation, I think that there were a lot of good things that were being blocked from many of you, Taurus. A lot of things that were being blocked from you, but it was at your own will, trying to force something to happen that wasn't meant to be. And once you let that go, you realize, or are starting to realize, that there already was a lot of stability there, and you're going to start to see that there is more you can build on from this point. All right, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, he's like, I got this. Kind of one of those things where you're feeling kind of worried about every little thing, and then all of a sudden you have this realization that everything's going to be okay, and peace washes over you, and you realize you're already sitting pretty, and you can continue to build on that. Your foundational energy, we have here the Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, yet another earth energy. So this person here represents working really hard on a craft, something that you enjoy, and just staying focused and continuing to build on that. There are no distractions at all here. No distractions, and I think it's very important that you embrace that Tower energy of having a clean slate and focus on what you like to do, or whatever new project or business or endeavor you have recently begun. Focus on that. Recent past energy is benefiting you now. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. This could have to do with family, money, or inheritance. Strong financial stability and stability at home. This family on this card seems very content with one another. And I'm getting the feeling, along with the Tower card, if there has been any family strife or strife with the person or people that you currently live with, that some kind of agreements have come into play, or are starting to come into play, where you are having some kind of truce and reconnecting and having a new respect for one another, and realizing if you work together, you can maintain the security that you already have or have started to build, and that will continue to build as long as you work together and don't force things to work that just aren't meant to, and keeping in mind that not everybody is going to get along every moment of every day, and we need to make compromises. And that brings us here to the King of Swords. He doesn't mess around. He doesn't mess around at all. And to me, he wants to do things by the book. So the energy of this card here is there are certain things where I think we have to follow certain rules in relationships with other people sometimes, where we might not understand why someone feels a certain way about something, or doesn't like something done in a certain way. We might not agree with that, but we need to respect that. And if we come to a point where we can't compromise, find a way to agree to disagree. And I don't really know why I'm saying that right now, honestly. But sometimes we need to, so that we can stay focused on what's best for everybody involved and ourselves as an individual. So being that this is in your mental energy right now, I think that some clear focus is coming in for you. This card could also represent a lawyer, or someone who can help you figure out, why do I keep getting rules? Some kind of rules that you need to know. it doesn't sound very fun, but I think it's something that will give you mental relief when you figure out or find out what are the rules to this certain thing that I'm starting to build or starting to do, or some kind of baseline to a new relationship. There are certain guidelines and ways we need to respect one another's boundaries. So there are some clear basic things that you are finding out and need to seek out, which are going to give you a lot of mental clarity and mental rest, and therefore give you the ability to go on with your creation. And then your future energies, here we have the Sun, which is really awesome. So following, you know, all of the advice up until this point in the reading, this is showing there's a lot of abundance right there for you and childlike joy. The sun is shining. The sunflowers are so beautiful. A harvest again. I'm getting harvest for the second time here. And people just being really happy together because they know how to get along and they know how to feel love collectively. Even though they might not agree on everything, every moment. It's okay, because there are certain things that they are all in agreement on, and that's that everybody loves one another in this situation and wants to get along. Okay, Taurus, let's keep going here. So we've got the Ten of Swords, which represents, the Two of Swords, which represents you right now and your energies right now. And you may be feeling like you're shooting in the dark, where you're not really sure if you're taking the right step forward, and are kind of caught between wanting to just take a step just because it will make you move, but not wanting to make a move because you really are not having any idea right now if that move is the best. So what I'm getting here is it's time to take off the blindfold, obviously, and embrace that King of Swords energy and seek clarity. And don't allow yourself to be frozen. It's time to do something that will help you feel a mental release. People are kind of waiting around for you. I don't know why. And I don't think that any of us should be very concerned about what other people want or what other people think. And that's not really how I mean it. But I'm getting, for a lot of you listening right now, that you're dealing with some kind of group situation where other people are affected by your moves. And even if this is something you're doing for yourself, there is someone or a few other people who are really in your corner and kind of waiting on the edge of their seat, and they just want to see you do what's best for you and take action. So maybe you're feeling the pressure of others waiting and watching and wondering what you're going to do. Okay, so the next card out, we've got the Three of Pentacles. So this is your outside energy, and I don't know if I just said that for the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords represents you, and then here we come to the Three of Pentacles, and there's a group effort going on here, like I was just talking about, and there's a lot of not just compromise, but working together here. There's no competition. There's no need for competition here. It's working together in collaboration. Okay, and here we have the Hopes, Fears, and Advice card. The Moon. Okay, so for hopes and fears, so do not be afraid. Try not to be afraid of the unknown. Follow that moonlit path and do what is working for you. And I think that is a good solution to the Two of Swords, where there's so much indecision and a stalemate. Start with little steps in the direction of what you already know is working for you. Take those little baby steps. Even if it doesn't seem like it's a significant step on the path toward what you're trying to achieve, just do it. If it's getting up a little bit earlier that day, or getting up a little bit earlier every day and starting a new habit, that's definitely a start. And try not to be so afraid of the unknown and follow the path that is lit. Take those baby steps, because every baby step will improve your journey. And keep in mind, we will never always know everything. So why not take some steps right now? And here we come to the outcome, the Queen of Wands. And she's very creative and passionate and very desirable. So I think, Taurus, right now you are very desired. And I think some of you are feeling a little bit guarded and not wanting that kind of attention. But I say be who you are. You don't have to give other people attention who want your attention if you don't want to. There's a way to be polite and have boundaries and own your own time and your own boundaries. But be you. If you're feeling extra beautiful and extra attractive, allow that to be. Don't let that bring on fear that others are going to pursue you when you don't wish to be pursued. Embrace your beauty inside and outside. Okay, Taurus, I really like this reading. It's really going a different way than I thought. Okay, so the next deck here, we've got the Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radley Valentine. I'm just going to draw a couple from here. I just really like how this deck ties everything in for me usually when I do readings. This is Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radley Valentine. I always say his full name for some reason. I just think he's a really happy, jovial guy, and I love his decks. Okay, 2 popped out, and 2 are usually what I want from this deck. So what do we have here? Okay, so we'll start with the 8 of Water, which is the 8 of Cups. And it says the need to move on, seeking more from life than what you are experiencing, a spiritual quest, choosing to make big life changes, a change in priorities, and leaving home. Taurus, that's really cool. This really ties in with the rest of the reading. Very much so, I think, with the Tower card when it comes to the need to move on. And we'll always be ourselves. We're always going to bring ourselves with us no matter where we are. But sometimes we need to move on from certain situations, habits even, and certain people sometimes. We've also got balance. All right, Taurus, so this balance card says, blending the ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary, successful compromise, the power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. Okay, so isn't that awesome? It goes very well with the 3 of Pentacles here. A nice collaboration, patience, and balance of people working well together. Awesome. I love it. Okay, so let's see what the spirit of the animals have to say. So we've got the loon, intuitive. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. I love this. I love this. These messages go very well together. Very affirming. Love it. Okay. And we've got also here for you, Taurus. Whoops, we've got the unicorn. Possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirit of light. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Here we go. The seen and unseen worlds. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Follow the lighted path. And it says, listen to the spirits of light. So I really like these messages here. They really are synchronous. Okay, so what else do we have for Taurus? I'm going to draw a couple cards from the Chakra Love deck. Okay. I love these Chakra cards too. I really love all the decks actually. They're beautiful. Okay, so we've got Foundation. the root chakra. And it says foundation is what the castle of your soul is built upon. And again, it's the root chakra, and the gemstone on this card is hematite. Very nice, the root chakra. So meditating on the root chakra can help balance you. And we've got destiny. Beautiful. And it's the third eye chakra, and the gemstone is fluorite. And it says destiny. Follow your instincts. They lead to the truth. So part of that moon card has to do with following your instincts. Taurus, thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell and leave a message below how this resonates. I would greatly appreciate that. And I will see you again very soon.